and welcome back to my channel and another vlog. So we've got a really exciting day today. We are off back to the riding club grounds where they have that beautiful view and the lovely arenas. So I'm taking Bella. This is my lovely Bella. I've just started the car to warm the car up, and here we go, we get the antics. Mum's also taken Colm out of his paddock because I think she's going to give him a little lunge in the round yard, so she can't see him at the moment. Belle. Bella. Whoa. Whoa. Well, I finally caught Bella. We had some fun antics. I probably should have kept the camera rolling because it was quite good in the end. She finally started to slow down, snort, carry on, and then I just was breathing out and calming myself down, and then slowly she didn't run so far away from me, and I crouched down and she actually came over to me and I gave her a few carrots, and then I managed to get the head collar on. But whoa, that is the worst she's been. I'm going to pop Bella on the float. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I'll record it all and we'll see. You'll get warts and all probably. I'm hoping she'll just walk up, but she is in a mood today. Good girl, Belle. Come on, Bella. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So just trying to make everything all nice and calm, and this is a lovely safe space. So yesterday she walked up here, no problem at all. She just walked straight on, had some hay. I had to actually force her to come back out again. But of course, because today she knows we're going somewhere and they pick up on your vibe. It's like dogs as well, isn't it? They just know, they just pick up on your vibe, and I'm sure they can read your mind. And she knows today is an outing day. That's why we got all the antics this morning with the not wanting to be caught and the running around like a lunatic, which is not normally her. Come on, Belly. I'll ask her for another step. Come on, Belle. Up we come. Good. Good girl. And we reward that. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. Walk on. Walk on. And the thing is here is I don't want to push her too much because in the past, good girl. Good girl. So I want it to be her decision to walk on. Just going to move her over. Come on, Belle. Move over. Move over, sweet. Move your bum. Move your bum. Good girl. Yeah, I want it to be her decision to go up, not me having to force her, which sometimes does happen. We have to do I do the tap, tap, tap method, like a little annoying fly on her side, until she steps forward. And as soon as she steps forward or looks to step forward, then I stop tapping, and which is her release of pressure, which is her reward. And then we stand for a bit, and then we try again, and then we just try and get steps forward. Forward and looking into the trailer, into the float. But yeah, today that went really well. So I just tried to stay super calm and just let her slowly walk towards the float, and just try and do everything as calmly and peacefully with no stress, which is really hard. I've had my moments. We had a moment a few times ago. I should have probably recorded it, but because she had been doing so well, and then all of a sudden she started not wanting to go on, and I just got really frustrated, and I got a bit narky with her. And Andrew was here with me, and he's like, Maria, take a breath, like, calm down. And I passed her off to him, and he never asked anything of her, so of course she just loves him, and calm right down. And then I took a few deep breaths and changed my mindset, and you know, it still took a little bit, but it was a much better experience for both of us. And then she did go on. So I'm not saying it's always perfect. You know, you do get frustrated, and because they just throw different things at you at different times. But if you can remember to take a moment and calm it all down, because they pick up on our vibe, as I just said before. They know when it's a day when you're actually going somewhere. So if you get upset and stressed, it's just only going to pass to them. So you've got to be the bigger person and calm it all down for them. Anyway, she's on the float. I'll see you when we get there. Okay, we've arrived. Is Miss Belly Belly in the float? Just going to get her out. Hopefully she comes out nice and slow. I think she will. She's busy eating her breakfast. Come on, Belle. And as you can see, she's nice and relaxed now. She's got her foot resting. Come on, Belle. Come on, back up. Good girl. Good girl. Have a little look around and then straight down for some grass, I'm sure. Good girl. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we're just going to give Bella a bit of a groom. Now that we've got here and she's settled down, she's having some breakfast. So I'm just putting some fly spray on because they are terrible today. It's kind of the start of summer and we're not used to the flies around so much. So top tip, spray your hat with some fly repellent. I've just sprayed myself and I just put a little bit on Bella's face as well. She's really good. So this is the first time that I'm going to be riding in this dressage arena. So hopefully at the end of the month they're going to have a competition here. So I thought this would be a good chance to come down here and practice. We have also got a lesson about to happen, but one of the girls was not keen for me to be filming, so I was very respectful of her wishes. My microphone let me down here, so I'm just doing a quick little voiceover. If that was all right with time, but it would make her feel quite anxious to know that, you know, she might be put out there on social media, and because social media is not always friendly, unfortunately. We like to think that everyone's lovely, but not everyone is. Not that I've had any drama with that. I don't get many comments at all. So if you're watching this, please write me a comment. It would give me so much encouragement. Anyway, so I won't be filming the lesson at all to make her feel more comfortable, because I don't want anyone to be feeling uncomfortable. I know what it's been like with confidence issues, getting back into riding after having so many years off. I think mine was more building my confidence back in myself and in the horses, and that fear of what could go wrong all the time. So I was forever, you know, that little voice in your head saying, what if this, what if that, what if the other? But over the few months, and it's probably been a few years now, I've learnt strategies to combat that. So, you know, different people that I've listened to, podcasts I've listened to, books I've read, and I've done a lot of work on myself to move past that and to quiet that little voice in the head. And, you know, I may share that with you guys down the track. If anyone's interested, there you go. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Are you interested? Circles here. Looking over my shoulder and moving her away from the inside leg. So putting my inside leg on the girth to get her to bend that rib cage. She's doing a really good job. This is what she struggles with. This is the muscles that we're trying to develop for Miss Belly Boop. And then we might change the rein up here by doing a little loopy, and we will try and establish that right hand as the outside rein and soften the left. So now I've got my left leg on, bringing my right hand back towards my body, so I've got some contact in that right hand and I can feel the bit, feel her mouth, just nice and soft, just a little bit of pressure. This is the side we struggle with. Nice. Push forward, push forward, push forward, push forward. Good, good, good. I'm just going to wait for her to soft again. Yeah. Good girl, walking. Good. Nice, nice, nice. We're going to ask for trot again. Nice. Good girl, Belle. Good. Getting a bit less resistance too when we go up to trot, which is lovely. So I'm trying to be much, much softer with my hands. Yeah, good. Good. Good girl. And she's doing well because this is a different surface. Like when we ride at home, we're on grass at the moment and it's not the greatest. That's why it's so good to come out to a venue and ride her on a nice surface. Need a bit more forward. Good. And we're going to walk. Good girl. We'll give her a little long rein because we're just doing a warm up. So we don't need to be doing too much because we've got a whole hour of a lesson. And we all saw what happened last time at the end of the hour. And if you haven't seen that one, go back and watch. I think it was vlog 10 or maybe 11. No, I can't remember. Where? Yeah, does Belly get me off? Or does Belly dump me? I think that's what I called it. And no, she didn't, but it was a very, very big buck. And it was, she'd had enough. I was getting too stuck on my left rein. And she had nowhere to go. And she put in a little buck. Well, a big buck actually. A few warnings, then a big buck. Good. 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 Good girl. Canter. Canter. Good girl. Ooh, that was a bit rough. Coming out like a pro. Back home. Back home again. So, but I had a great lesson. It was a lesson, oh, I better shut that gate or she's going to nick off out of there. It was a lesson with an instructor called, Big Shaky Shake, Lucy Williams, and she works on a lot of biomechanics and, you know, movement of horse and rider. So she had me sitting more forward and hinging forward from my hips, opening up the thighs, and yeah, which allowed Bella to be able to lift her back and move more forward through her hinds. So I noticed a huge difference straight away. So I'm going to be a bit sore tomorrow because I was having to hold a different position. But I'm going to really work on that because it really helped in getting that canter, a more forward movement into the canter. I got some really nice canter work. So yeah, it's a pity we couldn't film it, but I was very mindful of other people's anxieties and yeah, there was one girl in the class that wasn't keen for me to be filming and I didn't want to make her feel uncomfortable. So we did some pole patterns, doing like through a grid through some poles, just poles on the ground. But Bella was a champion. She just flew through it all. Yeah, no dramas at all. It was pretty hot. So I was really proud of her because she normally doesn't like to get sweaty and work too much through the heat. So the fitness must be improving because, yeah, much, much better. And no bucking, which was lovely. Yeah, so really pleased with that. It was another great outing. She was a little, yeah, I think I said before, she was a bit naughty going on the float, but never mind. Didn't take too long. And then she just, like you saw just then, she came off like a pro. She didn't want to get off once she's in there. So we'll take her head collar off. We'll take her over to see Colm. Come on, Belle. She's trying to nibble grass through under the wire. Come on. They're loving this capeweed because it's so sweet. They love eating all the flowers. Got bees everywhere. All right, come here, sweetheart. Take your head collar off. Let's take your lovely head collar off. There we go. Oh, beautiful girl. Here comes Colm. You gonna come over, Colmy? Buddy boy. Hello, gorgeous boy. Hello. You've been on your own today. You're a good boy, aren't you? You're a good boy. Besties back together. So I'll say goodbye to you out here in the sunshine, Belly in the background, and spin round, we'll get Colmy's bottom in the background. So I hope you enjoyed today. I'll try and keep it a short vlog, and I'm not sure what sort of footage I got of me warming up, but I'll see that in editing, and well, you would have already seen it anyway when you're watching it back. So until we meet again, I hope you stay safe, I hope you stay well, and remember to enjoy the little things in life. Bye for now.